Well, when you think all-time great Oakland athletics coaches, you think this guy right here. It is so great to have you back here in Oakland.
It's great to be back.
And it's great to always have you on this show. You know how much you mean to our fan base.
Well, I tell you what, they mean the same to me.
And you mean so much. The rumor's out that you're going to be a part of fantasy camp coming up.
Yes, I am, and I'm looking forward to it.
I think you showing up to fantasy camp for A's fans, being the chance for A's fans to be coached by you would be a thrill and an honor.
Well, it's going to be a thrill and an honor for me, and I'm just looking forward to the fun because that's what we're going to have, fun.
Oh, it's going to be. I mean, you think Dave Stewart, Dallas Braden, Shooty Babbitt. You can't beat that.
Can't beat that. And don't forget Ron Washington.
When you come back here and you step on the field, what were the feelings?
Well, the feelings are 17 years. All I hear is complaints about the stadium, but people don't know unless they've been here. This is a beautiful place to play. You would like a better stadium, but you can't ask for a better field.
The work environment's incredible.
It's incredible. And the people that take care of it are incredible and been incredible for a long time. So I enjoy it when I come back. I really do. I enjoy seeing the fans. And, they make a lot of noise. And I want them to understand they got a young group. And that young group is going to grow to be something special one day.
We've been talking about the young group, and I've been talking about growing together. And people ask about coaching. I said, you know what? No matter what age group we're talking about, coaches make players better. They make them better on the field, and they make them better off the field. Just how important is coaching for young players when they're coming up to learn how to be professionals at this level?
Well, it's more than being a professional. It's learning the game and respecting the game and knowing who blazed the trail before you got here. That's another thing. Knowing who gave themselves as bait for you to be here and have this opportunity. You got baseball at the top, baseball, and there's so much underneath that has to be gotten to understand this game. And I think when you talk about coaches, they're the perfect example of what it takes to grow people and turn them into men, turn them into fathers, that type of stuff. They got it all. It's at their hands, especially when you got a young group. When you got a young group, you're able to sit there and mold. You're able to explain how the game is supposed to be played, how you go about playing it, how you deal with adversity, because there is a lot of adversity in this game. And majority of the times, those coaches have been where you're trying to go.
No doubt about it. And so much as it's the work of the pupil. Already today, folks, I can tell you, as we're getting ready up in our box, we're looking down, and Wash is down here working with his infielders. This is right. When we came on today at 4:00, you were working with these guys at 3:00. So game's not till 6:40. Wash has them out here working on the drills. You got your different infield gloves that you work with these guys with. Just talk about it to be great, to be good, to be successful and have a career at this level, the amount of work you got to put in every single day.
You have to have tremendous work ethic, and you have to wake up in the morning for the 7, 8, or 9 months that you're going to be playing this game, because everyone has a vision that when they start in spring training, they want to be in the World Series. So that means you're going to be playing for 7 to 8 months. And you got to have that vision, and you got to work toward that vision. And that means you got to find a way to get it done every single day. And sometimes when you're not feeling very good, you can find out a lot about yourself if you can make it through that day and be successful. So, those are the type of things, and that's work ethic. You definitely have to have work ethic. And I remember my first year when I came here to Atlanta, we was out in the heat working, and one of the former coaches came up to me and said, "Wash, don't you think you're working these guys too hard?" I say, "Well, let me tell you something. What I do, once you get it, it's 4 minutes. They hit every single day in the cage. I found a way to make them work every single day on defense."
Yeah, because you know what? As Ray Fosse always told us, out here, Oakland, pitching and defense, that's what wins the championships. It's pitching and defense. But defense, you have to make the little things a habit every day. It has to be something that I don't need to ask you. You just know that every day we're working on this because it's a habit. It's every single day.
Well, you just said a word, the little things. In the game of baseball, it's about the little things. To call those little things details. You handle every detail. And if you handle every detail, success is right around the corner. It's about the details. It is the little things. The big picture is always there. But when things start to fade in that big picture, you got to be able to see them right away. And if you're not taking care of details, you never see the things that start slumps. You never see the things that might start a pitcher from not being able to find the strike zone anymore. You never know what might cause an infielder all of a sudden his rhythm is off. You might not know what causes a hitter to not make solid contact. It's the details. And when they go a little bit, that's when you jump on them. You don't let them fall down and try to build it back up. You catch them as they fade. Yeah. That's work ethic. That's work ethic. That's work ethic. Because when you got work ethic, you don't miss anything.
I talk about every day on the show, little good things lead to big good things. Little bad things lead to really bad things. I know you got to go. Let's end on this. You already got a World Series ring with this team. Your group is so young, so talented. What do you see in this Atlanta Braves team?
Well, I see big possibilities. But the thing is, we got to take care of business. And, we having a rough May. But even though we're having a rough May, everybody else is having a rough May too. So hopefully June is better. But that group over there, they never take one day into the next. And I've been there 7 years, and for 7 years, that's what I've seen. They've never take a bad day into the next day. They always come fresh because I always let them know, if you happy with what you did yesterday, you did thing today.
That is a great skill, by the way, to be able to let the past, especially the recent past, like yesterday's game, to let that go and only focus on today, because a lot of people can't do that.
That's where work ethic come in. We show up at the ballpark and we go about our business, getting ready. We learned from yesterday what we should do today to try to prevent that from happening. But on any given day, any team can get beat. And it's not the best team that wins. It's always the team that played the best on that day. So we got to come back here today and play better than Oakland. If we don't, we're going to get beat again.
Well, it is always an honor to have you on the show, whether it's just by phone sometimes, like during the playoffs, because you do mean so much to so many people around here. I mean, whether it's just people who've been in security, have known you for so many years, people working in the stadium, the fans, A's employees, not many people have a relationship with an organization and community like you do. And that's something really special. And that's why it's an honor to always have you on.
Well, I just want to say before I leave, when I left here and went to Texas, exactly what you said, I brought to Texas. And everybody that's a part of the Oakland A's, no matter what capacity they're in, they family. And the same thing happened when I went to Texas. But I brought that from here, the camaraderie, the love that I got here. I remember when I got the job in Texas, Eric Chavez, when he hugged me when I got the job, he said, "Don't change." And I went there, and guess what? They tried to change me, but it didn't work. And that's what you have to do. You got to be who you are, and that's who I am all the time. And that's who these fans has always been to me. They've never, ever judged me.
And that's why you go to fantasy camp, because you'll get more than just like 5 minutes of this. You'll get him. He can coach you. You can hang with him after fantasy camp. We're going to be there. They're trying to talk me into playing. We'll see if that happens. We can get my old body going again. But it is always it's always great to have you on. Can't wait to see you at fantasy camp. But we're going to talk to you again later this year during the season.
No doubt.
But good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming over.
You bet. Thanks for having me.
He's an all-time legend right here in Oakland.